Welcome back to Grammar Grade 9. This is Unit 4, Lesson 28, and we're finishing our tour of subordinate clauses with the noun clause. You've already seen clauses that describe nouns and clauses that modify verbs. This one is different. Instead of decorating another word, a noun clause steps right into a noun's place and does the job itself. It's a clever little structure, and once you see how it works, you'll spot it all over the place. Let's dig in. Let's meet the noun clause. A noun clause is a subordinate clause that's used as a noun. That's the heart of it. Where a single noun might sit, as a subject or an object, a whole noun clause can sit there instead, filling that same slot. And because it's subordinate, it can't stand on its own as a complete sentence. It needs the rest of the sentence around it. So think of it this way. It's a whole clause acting as one single noun. Like the other subordinate clauses, a noun clause usually opens with a signal word. Here are the ones you'll see most: how, that, what, whatever, when, where, which, whichever, who, whom, whoever, whose, why. You'll notice some of these words also start questions, and that's no accident. But a signal word alone doesn't make a noun clause. You still have to check the job the clause is doing. Spot the signal first, then look at how the clause is being used. So, where can a noun clause show up? Anywhere a noun can. Remember, a noun can play several roles in a sentence, and a noun clause can step into every one of them. It can be the subject or the direct object. It can be an indirect object or the object of a preposition. It can even be a predicate nominative or an appositive. Don't worry about memorizing all 6 right now. The key idea is simple. Anywhere a noun can go, a noun clause can go too. Let's watch a noun clause take on its first job, being the subject. What she discovered amazed the whole class. The subject of a sentence is what the sentence is about, the doer of the action. Here, the doer isn't a single noun, it's the whole clause, what she discovered. That entire clause is the subject. And watch the test in action. Swap in the word it, and you get, it amazed the class. Still a perfectly good sentence. So this noun clause is doing the job of the subject. Now a second job, the direct object. Nobody knew where the key was hidden. Start with the main part. Nobody knew. Then ask, knew what? The answer is the whole clause, where the key was hidden. Because it receives the action of the verb knew, that clause is the direct object. Try the test. Nobody knew something, and it holds together. A clause can absolutely serve as a direct object. Noun clauses can slip into other slots too. Look at this one. Give the ticket to whoever arrives first. The little word to is a preposition, and the whole clause, whoever arrives first, is its object. That makes it the object of the preposition. Now a different slot. The mystery is why the lights flickered. Here, the clause comes after the linking verb is and renames the subject, the mystery. So it's a predicate nominative. Same kind of clause, dropping neatly into one noun slot after another. Here's a simple trick that settles almost every case. The it or something test. Take the clause you're wondering about and replace the whole thing with the word it or the word something. Then ask, does the sentence still make sense? Try it here. Whatever you decide is fine with me. Swap the clause for it and you get, it is fine with me. And that works perfectly. When the replacement holds together, you know that clause was filling a noun's job. If it fits, you found a noun clause. Let's boil it all down to a quick check you can run on any sentence. Step 1. Find the subordinate clause, often marked by a signal word like what, that, or whoever. Step 2. Ask whether that clause is filling a noun slot. Is it a subject, an object, or a predicate nominative? Step 3. Confirm it with the test. Swap in the word it or something and see if the sentence still stands. Do those 3 things and you've got the noun clause down cold. A whole clause doing the job of one noun. Let's practice. Let's practice. In this first set, each sentence has a subordinate clause, and your job is to name its type. Is it a noun clause, an adjective clause, or an adverb clause? Remember, a noun clause fills a noun slot, while the others modify. Pause the video and try each before I reveal the answer. I remember what you told me. The clause is what you told me. Ask, remember what? The clause answers that. It's the direct object. And the test confirms it. I remember it. Since the clause fills a noun slot, this is a noun clause. The book that you lent me is wonderful. This time the clause, that you lent me, doesn't fill a slot. It describes the noun book, telling us which book. Because it modifies a noun, this is an adjective clause. We left before the rain started. The clause, before the rain started, tells us when we left. It points back at the verb left. Since it's answering when, this is an adverb clause, not a noun clause. Now each sentence does contain a noun clause. Your task this time is to name the job it's doing. Is it the subject, the direct object, or the object of a preposition? Find the clause, see where it sits, and pause before I answer. Whoever finishes first wins a prize. The clause is whoever finishes first. Ask, who wins the prize? That clause is the doer of the action, sitting right at the front. So here, the noun clause is the subject. She explained how the engine works. Start with the main part, she explained. Then ask, explained what? The clause how the engine works answers that, receiving the action of the verb. So this noun clause is the direct object. Give this note to whoever answers the door. Look at the little word to. That's a preposition. The clause, whoever answers the door, comes right after it and completes it. So this noun clause is the object of a preposition. Let's gather everything up. A noun clause is a subordinate clause used as a noun. Instead of modifying another word, it steps into a noun slot and does that job itself. It can be a subject, a direct object, an indirect object, the object of a preposition, a predicate nominative, or an appositive. Anywhere a noun can go. You'll often spot one by a signal word like what, that, whoever, or why. And when you're unsure, run the test. Swap the clause for it or something, and if the sentence still works, you found a noun clause. That wraps up our look at clauses. Nicely done. I'll see you in the next lesson.